Hello everyone, Ace here, and today I have news of an attempted adpocalypse on the part of the mainstream news media towards YouTube. As a number of major media publications have all decided to publish stories regarding a study by a vase, who decided to look into the issue of misinformation on the subject of climate change in YouTube videos, and how these videos are getting supported by YouTube's algorithm, as well as getting ad revenue on top of that. In addition, it should be noted that some of the ads that ran on some of these videos came from none other than Samsung and L'Oreal, and that the study itself ultimately came to the conclusion that YouTube should strengthen its censorship policies against its content creators. Now, to fully understand the sheer ridiculousness of the situation, I think it's important to first understand the group that decided to conduct this study, Avast, which at its core is a fairly progressive activist group, which has in its past been a little bit shady with regards to how it actually conducts some of these studies. Which means that in context, this is a case of the mainstream news media effectively complaining about people being paid for publishing fake news, while at the same time relying on a fairly questionable source to actually do so themselves, meaning that they themselves are running the risk of publishing fake news to broadcast their moral outrage, which is something that the mainstream news media desperately needs to be more wary of. And I could point to a number of examples where this exact same behavior played out rather poorly for them. Also, I should mention the fact that YouTube has decided to actually defend itself in the face of these allegations. And while I am no fan of YouTube as a corporation, and while it does indeed remain to be seen whether or not they'll actually stick to their guns in this situation, I do have to wonder if they aren't at least inspired by the actions of other major corporations such as Warner Brothers, who have demonstrated with the release of Joker the declining power of the ideology of social justice and the profession of the mainstream news media. It would seem quite natural to me that once some major corporations decided to make a stand, others would simply follow their example, especially when that stand is rewarded as much as Joker was financially speaking. So in my opinion, it would be rather telling if YouTube decided to make a stand here and now. But this is also something that I believe needs to be covered more often by other content creators, as in my opinion this was yet another very real attempt by the mainstream news media to create another adpocalypse, and subsequently punish YouTubers even further. Regardless of what YouTube the corporation does now, it's all the more important that YouTube as a social media platform discusses what happened here, and I will keep you guys informed if any news transpires from this. But in any case, this has been Ace. Hope to see you guys again soon. Take care. Ace out.
Oh great, I really hit bottom this time. That was my last chance to make any cash. I hope you're happy.
Maybe you should try getting a job.